Hi guys, welcome back. So I have another video for you guys, and it's a Flower Beauty one. You're like, of course it's a Flower Beauty one. That's all you review. It's because they had so many sales, and I jumped on the opportunity because they had like 30% off, though I didn't get when they had 40% off. But when they did have 30% off, I got a couple of things, and one of the things that I got was something I had been eyeing for months. And like I finally, I'm gonna get it, I'm gonna try it. So before I continue, let me just introduce myself. My name is Anna, and I do makeup videos, I do reviews, I do tutorials, I take requests. So if you have a request for something, you have a question, just comment down below. Yeah, and I upload typically Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. This month I've been filming a lot and uploading quite a bit. So you'll see me on your feed a little bit more. You know, you can catch up with my videos. So onward. The product in question today that I'm going to be reviewing is from Flower Beauty, and it's the Jungle Lights eyeshadow palette. Let me just show you. Let me just show you how beautiful this is. Ready? Ready? Of course, it's not in focus. There you go. How stunning is this palette? So let me tell you. So I know it launched a couple of months ago. I think it launched this year. And I saw it, and this was before I started trying out Flower Beauty, and I was skeptic. Okay, I was skeptic. I'm like, I'm not paying $20 for an eyeshadow palette. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Especially not from a brand that I didn't know about. Well, I prejudged, and I was so wrong for it. Like, again, I've mentioned this before. I gotta stop prejudging. Like e.l.f., I had prejudged Flower at one point. I don't know why. I don't know why. I'm a skeptic sometimes. I don't know. And anyways, so then I kept seeing swatches on this, and I was like, oh man, that's really pretty. Like, it's really pretty. So I'm like, okay. And then they had sales, and like, again, I was like, do I get it? Do I not get it? And then finally Black Friday rolled around, or maybe I think it was before Black Friday. I was like, I'm gonna get it. Cause you know what? I am constantly like, I'm searching it up. I'm like on Instagram, like, let me see if anybody has swatches. And you know, I'll occasionally see swatches here and there. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it. Cause the colors are pretty, and I'm trying to break from my normal, like, no eyeshadow kind of like nude look. Like, I want to play around with more color. So I got this bad boy. Let me give you some background on the eyeshadow palette. It does retail for $19. It is called the Flower Beauty Jungle Lights palette. And here's what it says online. It says it has 6 creamy, shimmery eyeshadows that give a bold, intense color with a soft, prismatic finish. You guys are going to see the swatches, and you're going to be like, oh my God. Because let me tell you, the way these look is the way they swatch, which totally blew my mind away. Because not for nothing, but when we see eyeshadow palettes like this and we go to swatch them, they're either chalky, extremely sheer. Like, it's like they just packed on a ton of stuff and it made it look like it was going to be pigmented, and it wasn't. And this is very pigmented. So let's cut into swatches so you see what I'm talking about, because I know you're like, you're really like talking up this palette. Yeah, well, because it's good. So let's cut into swatches. You're going to see what I'm talking about. And then when we come back, we're going to play. The Jungle Lights palette from Flower. And I was so excited to get this eyeshadow palette. Look how stunning these colors are. So beautiful. All right, we're gonna swatch them. And I think, just so we get a good reflection, I'm gonna swatch them on the back of my hand. So I'm gonna start off, here, let me do this first. I'll go from this way down and then from this way down. So the first color, wow, that's like foil. That's crazy. Okay. Wow. All right. That's beautiful. Oh my God, look at at this green. This green is everything. Oh my goodness. All right. Then there's like this coppery penny toned. Look at that. So those are the first 3 shades. Now I'm going to go under on this gold. That is stunning. And then this nice, like deep violet color. And last but not least, oh my God, that is so beautiful. I love colors like this. Look at those swatches. They are very, very reflective. And they feel nice and creamy. So beautiful. Okay. All right, so you saw the swatches. I was like, oh my God, this looks like foil, like a foiled eyeshadow, like inexpensive foiled eyeshadow. Now, I have not played with these yet. We're gonna play with them now. And so I would think that if I swatch them, like, I'm sorry, if I swipe them with my finger and apply, which I typically do sometimes with eyeshadows, it's gonna apply very nice. But it does say that if you go with a soft like layer, it gives it like this prismatic effect, or you can layer it on more and then it's gonna be more intense. So we're gonna try it both ways. We are going to try, I'm dying to play with this green eyeshadow, so it's probably not going to work with my makeup today because I got a berry blush, a blue sweater, and I should probably stay somewhere around like purples, and I'm just going to go with the green because I really like this green. It's been like calling me. So that's the green we're going to play with. First, I'm going to try applying it light layer with my brush just to kind of see how it applies. I have not played with this. I've been waiting to film to kind of, you know, we're doing it together. So I'm picking it up. And I'm going to apply it to my lower lid. That is pigmented. Wow. Okay. And I don't have on eyeshadow primer. You guys know I don't use it. I don't know why. It's an extra step. I can be lazy sometimes. I'm not gonna lie. All right. This is applying actually very, very pigmented. I figured with the brush it would be a little softer, but the color payoff is there. It is soft though. It's not like super pigmented. No, that's not what I'm trying to say. It's a soft, it lays on soft, but you see color. I was just expecting less color, I guess. See? I prejudged it again. So I'm gonna take that up and I'm just gonna like soften it in my crease. That's so beautiful. All right, I'm gonna take my finger. Oh my God, that's so pretty. And we are going to, oh my goodness. I'm just swiping it on my eye, on my lid. Yeah, that packs on the color very nicely. I mean, granted, I think if you were to put a primer on, it'll probably pop it more, but this is so pretty. That is so beautiful. All right, so I'm gonna actually take the gold that's in here and I'm gonna put it in the middle of my lid. So there's the gold. Oh, it's so beautiful. Okay. They do lay on very nicely with each other. Look at that. And I'm just gonna kind of soften it, like the edges. Look at that. These colors I feel would work very, very nicely for people with brown eyes. Because you have the gold, which kind of pulls some, like my eyes are like a reddish brown, but there is some yellow in there, and like the gold flecks like pull the color nicely. Look at that. That's very beautiful. I waited way too long and I slept on this palette for too long, obviously. So I'm gonna even myself out on the other side. And I just want to quickly mention, as I'm putting this on, I'm not really seeing fallout. And that's pretty consistent with Flower Beauty, I feel. Whenever you use their eyeshadow palettes, there is like little to no fallout, which I think is amazing. Like, I've used high-end eyeshadows that have a ton of fallout, and it's so annoying. That's very beautiful. I'm gonna go in with this again. So pretty. My eyes are like popping. And you know what? It actually doesn't go too bad with my blush. I was pre-filming, so that's why I already had blush on. But these two colors are like so beautiful. I've been eyeing this green color for a while. So yeah, you can pack it on, you can blend it on. You know what, just for fun, we are gonna take the, I think I'm gonna try this purple color under my lashes, under my lower lash line, yeah. This might have fallout because, I don't know. I assumed it was gonna have a fallout. It doesn't really have fallout actually. I'm so impressed because for eyeshadow it's like, I wouldn't call this like a sparkle shadow, but being that it's like a metallic-y kind of shadow, like that foiled look, sometimes the pigment does not show up. But with this, you definitely see the color payoff. Look at that. Like, you can see that that's purple, you can see I have green, you can see that I have gold. Okay, yeah, so this one, because I'm applying it with this brush, it's a little like stiff. There's slight fallout, but nothing too bad. See, I have a little bit of fallout. But again, I am going like on my lower lash line. Oh, no, don't do that. Okay, let me get some micellar water. I'm gonna clean up and I'll be right back. All right, so I just cleaned up a little bit, and I probably should have just filmed that, but if you just take a little cotton swab and some, I like this one, the Bioderma micellar water, just put a little bit on the cotton pad, and you kind of just like press and then get a dry part and kind of move it around like this. It'll clean off the makeup mistake, and it won't really disrupt the makeup you have underneath, like my foundation, my blush, like it's still, it's there. I mean, it might have taken off a little bit of my concealer, but that I can always redo after. So this is amazing, just like I thought it would be, obviously, since I was like stocking the palette for a year. There is really no fallout to this. I had the fallout on the bottom a little bit. Again, I was using kind of like a stiff brush. So if you're gonna use it for under the bottom lid, do the eye makeup first and then do the rest of your makeup. But you saw when I did it on top, there was no fallout. It's very pigmented. It's super creamy. Very, very creamy, which is so impressive. I don't know if CVS is gonna have this. I haven't seen it at any of the CVS's that I've gone to, but they do have it on Flower Beauty. And they tend to run a lot of sales, which is good, especially this month. Like, I think they're doing like bundles or something. And I'm sure as we get closer to Christmas, they're probably gonna run another sale, or maybe New Year's. So they're good for having a lot of sales, and their shipping isn't bad. So that's my review. Those are my final thoughts on the Flower Jungle Lights palette. I think you need it if you want something in like your makeup wardrobe to just, I don't know, just give a little bit extra, you know what I mean? Like a little extra sparkle, a little extra, a little something, just to kind of dress up your eyes. I like this palette. definitely well worth it. You get a nice size eyeshadow pan. You get 6 eyeshadows, nice size pans. So let me know if you guys are gonna get this. I am dying to know what your thoughts are. Comment down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.